is we're just going to head a little bit further into this room. I'm going to make sure we have everyone. I'm going to close that door behind us, okay?
Oh, this is insane. Don't touch anything.
While we're waiting for the whole group to get in here, look up, you'll see rings on the ceiling. We call those formations clouds because they kind of look like clouds in the sky. Those formations actually used to be pendants, but they got carved off by an air current over a period of millions of years. So when you see pendants later on in a tour, know that that's what they look like underneath. So is that everyone? Yes, it is. Cool, so I'm going to have you guys wait here a little bit while I close that door behind us, and then we'll get you guys on your way. Alright, before we get started, I will say my unofficial actual rule number 4 is please do ask questions. I speak on behalf of all tour guides when I say we do enjoy answering questions. I no longer speak on behalf of all tour guides when I say I enjoy answering questions because it makes me sound smart. Alright, so I'm going to have you guys follow me slightly into a larger room because this room is rather small, right? So.
Oh, yes, make it.
Welcome to a room we call the head office. We called this room the head office because in 1998, when we acquired this cave from the previous owners, or from the previous owner, sorry, there was only one of them, we found a bunch of office equipment stored in this room. Because the previous owner did want to start a cave tour business, but it never took off. And so he stored all that unused equipment in this room. So when we came in to clear this room out and put in the lights and stairs and railings, we found fax machines and telephones and desks, pens, notebooks, papers, pens, so on and so forth. I said pens twice. So that's why we call this room the head office. That's basically not really what I want to talk about here, even though it is an interesting factoid. What I really want to talk about here is how caves are formed. Caves, and specifically this cave, was formed by water via the process of erosion. A really long time ago, thinking around 300 million years, this valley was filled with water. It was an ancient ocean, and that allowed water to rush in at a very high speed, carving this cave over a period of millions of years. When that water drained from that ancient ocean, the only water we got was from rain and snowmelt, and that seeped in rather than rushing in, and that was what created the formations. So that's kind of an interesting factoid, or also kind of a very important factoid, because there are formations everywhere in this cave. That rough stuff you'll see over on this wall, that is cave popcorn or cave coral. I like to call it popcorn because I'm always hungry. We've got things hanging from the ceiling. Now they are broken off in this area, like right here if you look straight up. We've got a bunch of broken off formations. Those used to be stalactites until people broke them off to want souvenirs to take home. So in 1895, the original owner did not know that caves take a long time to form, and so he encouraged people to break off formations to take home. Now we know it takes 1,000 years per cubic inch of material to form in our cave, so every one of these guys broken that you see is upwards of 4,000, 5,000 years of history lost. It's another reason we don't encourage touching, or we don't allow touching of the cave walls, because every little bit of damage to the cave is thousands of years of history gone. On that happy note, I do have one more interesting to show you guys. It's slightly into this hallway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to point out some tree roots. So 30 feet above us, there is a living, breathing tree that has extended its roots all the way down here for us to see. So we're going to play a game of cave telephone.